I don't know what other computer we'd be recording on. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So it says recording, guys. So there we go. I don't know how well it's going to record, but here we are. So we actually have some people live in person in our house, and we have you guys watching from home. So this is so weird, but it's so cool. So welcome. Okay, so we have some guests that will be kind of coming into that you guys won't be able to see, but that's okay. So welcome everybody to our dinner demo. I'm Jennifer, your Epicure consultant, and you guys, we have consultants that are watching, we have the guests that are watching, and we have hosts that are watching, and our hosts and consultants guests that are watching. So there's like a whole bunch of different things going on right now. So today is Epicure's spring summer season launch, which is super cool. So literally right now, all of our new stuff is online, available for purchase, all of the spring summer line. So that's super awesome. Hey, Miss Lori, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat and I will try to read them. So anyways, we're going to make fajitas. We are going to, hey, Cindy, you guys can come on in. Is Mike with you too? Oh, yeah. Okay, hey, Mike. And we are going to show you guys some of the new items. We have a couple of the new stuff that we're going to make. And the people that are here get to taste test, so that's really cool. And you guys can unmute if you have questions, just, yell them out. That's kind of the fun thing about being on Zoom or being in person is you can interact with us guys. So this is way different than being on Facebook Live where we literally feel like we're talking to ourselves. So this is way different. So again, feel free to unmute yourself should you have a question or just want to know more about whatever we're doing. And Derek, I didn't even introduce him. That is my husband and he's the cook. So he's going to get us started making these fajitas in our multi-purpose steamer as soon as he gets his apron on because, we wear aprons in this house when we cook. Well, only when we cook for our cooking classes. We don't wear aprons any other time really. But Epicure has been around you guys for, let's see, next year will be 25 years. And it is 100% gluten-free, nut-free, except for coconut. And it's just a quick way to make dinner, save money, and bring everybody to the table in under 20 minutes. So we really have been enjoying cooking Epicure style. So, all right, my dear, take it away.
How y'all doing? So again, we're going to start out with the multi-purpose steamer, which is this is the biggest portion of Epicure's business right here. This thing is a must-have. It comes with a crisper. So when you make this you can put in here, put your bacon on here, and it drains the grease and it crisps it up real nice. You wouldn't believe it. This thing in the microwave would crisp bacon, but it does. The one thing I like about this is, or I always talk about, is these 3 vent holes right here. If they have to be away from the handles, because if you have them pointed towards the handles and you pull this out of the microwave, you are going to burn yourself. Trust me, I've done it. So we're gonna make some fajitas real quick. I've already prepped everything, as you can see. I've got chicken, I've got onions, and I've got peppers. We're gonna get those in the microwave. They only take just a few minutes to cook. It's gonna take a little longer than 3 to 5 because I have a little more chicken because we have guests in here tonight. So they want to have some good food, but again, it's to your taste, and this is why we like Epicure, because we put in the onions and peppers that we want, and then I will put in a little bit more seasoning than normal just because it is a little bit more than what we normally have. So it says 2 tablespoons, but I'm going to use probably 3 or 4. So let me get this stuff mixed up, and then I'll throw the seasoning in there and mix it again. So again, we're going to use the fajita seasoning, and the 4-in-1 spice spoon, tablespoon, teaspoon, flip it over, you have a 1/4 teaspoon. This is a good tool. This really is really neat. I like to see. Is that Michelle's husband on there?
Michelle, I love that.
The one in the corner? And I don't know.
Oh, yes, that must be Michelle's husband. Yes. And
Hey,
hello, Jennifer.
we got like
That's
three men in the room, which is
Hello,
unusual.
Jess. And Miss
What's going on,
Michelle.
Mr. Mike? You doing all right, buddy?
Yeah, so that is like Derek was saying, you guys, that's a really cool thing about Epicure is you get to like make it your own. You know, we don't usually cook this much fajita because it's usually just, well, the kids don't eat fajitas, so it's usually just Derek and I when we're making fajitas. So we would make a lot less. We wouldn't be using as much fajita mix. But if the fajita mix has a little bit of a punch to it. So if you, the first time you make it, if it's like, whoa, that was too much, then you would scale it back the next time. Or if it wasn't enough, then the next time you make it, you're gonna add a little bit more. So,
All right, so I'm gonna throw, this is mixed up. I'm gonna throw it in there. This is all trial because it's a lot more than we normally make. It's mixed. Y'all see it? Yumminess. So on a normal recipe, it's 3 to 5 minutes. But we're gonna put it in. I'm gonna probably put it in there for about 8 to start with, just because it's a lot. And I paid for it.
It's a tough, it's actually a, like, you gotta yank it.
You gotta yank
You
it.
gotta yank that microwave door open.
So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna make some salsa.
And some guacamole. What is this?
Just leave that there.
Oh,
That's right,
that is our
forget it.
cilantro.
We're gonna make some salsa and we're gonna make some guacamole. So
Yes.
we're gonna do the salsa first. The salsa is really easy. You can use a large tomato, or like I do, I just use a can of tomatoes, diced tomatoes.
And
Simple
yes,
as that.
Heather, you can put the steamer, all of our silicone ware actually can go in the oven. Yes, microwave, oven,
Yes.
dishwasher, freezer, safe. All silicone ware that Epicure carries.
So again, with the salsa, it's tomato. It's, can you give me the lime juice? It's poco picante, couple tablespoons. I gotta remember, we got audience.
I know, so we have real people here.
And then a half a lime, so it just depends. This is all to taste. Because this poco picante is basically, it's got a good kick to it, so this meal.
Right, well, this poco
Right.
picante, the salsa is right on the jar. So
Yeah.
it tells you to stir in 2 tablespoons of this mix to 1 can of diced tomatoes. But say you're like, I don't want canned
Salsa,
tomatoes, then you
already
can
made.
just chunk up your own tomatoes. You can just get a tomato and chunk it up
Yep.
and mix it. Derek actually prefers non-chunky. So we typically will make it with the, what is it? The crushed?
Mhm.
The crushed tomatoes. I like it
I
more
don't like
dicey.
chunky.
So
Not really.
again, it's whatever you prefer. So if you would prefer it to be soupy, then you get the soupy. Or if you have a blender or a food processor and you want to buy the whole tomatoes, you get the tomato, put it in your blender, puree it up, add your poco picante. So, you know, you can do it that way too.
You want to do 2 or 3 of those?
Let's go ahead and do 3 because I'll eat it. No, do you guys all like guac? I don't do guac, but. do you
Oh,
guys
I
like
don't
guac?
either. Well, try this.
Yeah, Mike likes it.
You really have to try it. I do not eat guac. I'm telling you, I do not like guacamole until I got this.
I mean, unless you're allergic to avocado, don't eat it.
Right, yeah, don't eat it.
Yes.
So we're gonna make this one usually calls for 1 avocado. We're gonna make 3. So I'm gonna triple the recipe that's on the card.
And a little tip that I learned, you guys too, from a friend on Facebook is if you buy avocados and they are ripe on your counter and you're not ready to use it, if you throw them in the fridge, they will stop ripening and or slow down the ripening. And so then you don't have to use it right away. You guys might have already known that. I don't know, but I did not know that. So fun fact.
Fun fact.
Yeah, so you'll have a couple extra days to use that. So that's cool.
We're from Food Lion. I don't even know what they are. I just started buying these silly things.
But no, now he does though.
But I do
Now
now.
he does eat avocado. Yes. Yes. Now that we use this.
I actually started eating avocados in Texas. Last year when I started going down there. So, but anyway, so we're gonna do diverse. So this is gonna take 4.5 tablespoons of guacamole mix for 3 avocados. So it's a lot.
Nancy, hey,
But
Jackie.
I'm telling you, you gotta try it.
Hey,
This
Amy.
stuff is
I'm
amazing.
trying to catch up on everybody that's here. Oh, I think somebody.
Rosie, come in.
I'll tell her. You keep going.
I got it. Yeah. Come smell. Come smell. This here is, yes, smell it. It's crazy and this is literally, it's the seasoning, the guacamole seasoning and the avocado with a splash of lime juice, and that's it. And you can put in chunky tomatoes, you can put in onion, you can do whatever you want to it if you want to do all that. But we don't. We just make it like this because she knows I don't like all that chunky stuff.
And it's really good just like this, you guys. Like, I love guacamole. I would eat it every day.
Yep.
But there's no need to put anything else in the guacamole because when you look at the ingredients in the guac mix, it has all those flavors in it already.
Yep.
So you don't need to spend time dicing up all those extra things. You literally just put the mix in there. Done.
That's it. A little splash
2
of
minutes,
lime.
you know? And what's really cool is if it's just you can just make up 1 avocado and eat the whole bowl. And nobody has to know about it.
And you guys get to try all this fun stuff.
That's right.
So there it is. Avocado that fast.
We try to do the smell-o-vision for you guys at home, but
It doesn't work.
it doesn't work very well. I'll put that in the fridge. Yum, yum. And this is our 4-cup prep bowl, you guys. Did
Yeah.
you guys see this? It's the 4-cup prep bowl, which was part of the host exclusive last month.
Right.
For those that hosted. It's a really nice size bowl.
Yes.
Yes. I was
So,
like, no, it doesn't, but yes, it does.
Or what does. Comes with lids.
Yes, it does. And the lids are really nice because what you do is you just press them down in the middle and it takes all the air out. So then, and they're like leak proof.
Where
They're
is
really
that,
nice.
Rosie?
Yeah, they're reparking and then they're gonna come in.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna move on to, because we've already made dessert. You guys don't know this yet, but we already made the dessert. It's in the freezer. I had to make it last time. Hey, hi, hi, hi. So now we're gonna make a cheddar jalapeno cornbread. You come over this way. So this is a new spring item. This one just came on today, right? This became available today, Jennifer. This
Yes,
week,
just today.
just today. And we have to use my favorite scissors. These here, you see how big these are? I love these things. So we're going to, I need my milk first. My milk and my butter.
Oh, I can look at it.
Stay out the way, boy. When you get hurt. Well, we're going my beard.
We got fajitas in the microwave.
The other side's got the whiskey in it too. The other side's got the whiskey and stuff in it. Depends on what you want. You have to tell me.
We're gonna make everybody at home jealous. What do we need?
No. I'm just
Okay, you
gonna-
got it?
What am I doing here? What did I tell you, a 1/4 cup? Sorry, I didn't have this prepped. My bad.
We're good. We're usually pretty good. Okay, I'll check with fajitas.
Do you know how?
Oh, yeah. I can do this part, you guys. Don't let him think I don't know what to do. Okay? Ooh.
How they look? You gotta stir them. Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I want to show them
Oh, okay.
what it looks like after 8 minutes with all of this stuff in there. Like there's a lot of meat and veggies. And you can see the juices. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Can you show the people that are here?
Yeah, I know, I will.
Don't burn yourself now.
I'm not, I got pot holders.
Okay.
Look, you guys, that's a lot of, I mean, I haven't mixed it out yet. But. It's pretty strong. But you can use it, like to grind the liquid out and stuff, you can blend it, so you don't have to like get a whole lot of polymer and stuff. Mhm.
Good.
It might almost be done. It almost might be
So
done.
now we're gonna try to cook 2 things at once. But it's not done. Couple more minutes. What you looking for? Woo!
I got this.
We got some fajita mix in here. Really? Gotta have a straw. Oh my God.
Just leave her be.
Okay, keep talking.
I'm
I'm
trying
trying
to
to
see
do
if
2
there's any
things at once.
questions. These are amazing. I love making those. Yes, Nancy, do you make yours in the steamer as well? Or have you made them in the oven on the sheet pans? And you can unmute yourself, Miss Nancy. Y'all can talk to us.
Yeah, please
In the
talk to
steamer.
us.
You guys can unmute and talk to us, you know.
I do mine in the steamer.
In the steamer, yes. So let's see, where are we at? We're making the new,
So we're making the new cornbread.
the cheddar and jalapeno cornbread. Okay, we have not tried that. Let me show you guys. What are you making?
I'm gonna put fajita back in.
This is the citrus lime no bake cheesecake that we made in the mini muffin, not mini, but the muffin pans. I don't know why I call them the mini muffin pan. That ain't nothing mini about that, y'all. Obviously, there's one missing because somebody had to taste test it, and it was me. Well, Derek and I shared it, but so it makes 12 in the muffin pans. So what we did is we put a vanilla wafer on the bottom for the crust, and then we made the mix up as per the package directions, and then we just put them in this container and then put it in the freezer. We made it last night, so it's been in the freezer all night. You guys, so good. Like I could just eat these like over and over. So this is dessert for all y'all that are here. But we have another one, so there's another.
I put it out there.
Oh, okay, right there. So that's a brand new product. So I love new dessert. And then, yeah, the cheddar jalapeno is new too. And there is those items and the easy peasy taco and the smoking barbecue and a couple of other of the spices and burger mixes and stuff all come in what they call the simple summer collection. So you actually get 2 of the cheddar jalapeno cornbread, 2 of the simply better baked beans, which have you guys tried those, right, Cindy? How did you like those? Oh, you haven't tried it yet. Okay. We really like them. You get 2 of the smoking barbecue, and then this easy peasy taco mix, you guys, is a meat replacement. So it's 100% vegan friendly, and you just add water to it. So literally, this is your taco meat. Unmeat. Your taco unmeat.
That one's gonna be a short right there. I know.
So you just add what we haven't tried it yet, but I've heard it's really good. You add a little bit of oil to your pan. You let this sit in water for a few minutes to let it hydrate. And then you just kind of warm it up and you add it to your taco shell or not, and add your fixins and voila. So I'm excited to try it though. I really do want to try it. And then we have the dessert And then it also comes with the red garlic topper, the pesto, which is really good, barbecue chicken and rub, the Tuscan chicken burger, the teriyaki, and the West Coast burger, which some of you might remember was our taste test product in March. And then it also comes with the red pepper jelly, which I don't have because it wasn't available for us to pre-order. So I just don't have that available to show you guys. But that is one of our new collections that is available for you guys to order all of those goodies, like all in one nice little package. They also have the Epic Life collection, which is a really nice collection that has a whole bunch of other goodies to it too. So they have just nice collections that give you a whole bunch of goodies that will last you a while so that you're not always replacing things over and over again. Anybody at home that has questions so far that I haven't answered, you guys let us know. Did we talk about the tray in the multi-purpose steamer?
Yep.
Well, I guess I don't have to talk about that. A couple of the other things that I like to highlight when we're doing our shows is our rectangle steamers. We have 3 steamers. The round one, which we're using for our cornbread, the multi-purpose steamer, which has our fajitas in it. And then we have our cute little rectangle steamer. And this one is perfect for sides, for people that either live by themselves or maybe it's just the 2 of you. For leftovers, or maybe you want to have something nice at work to heat your food up in. You can make a dessert in here. We've made like a cheesecake in here before. Just all sorts of different things that you can do in here. It just doesn't take up as much space. And then we also have our omelet maker. Yeah, it does get really hot. We also have our omelet maker that you can make an omelet in here, you guys, in like 2 minutes. So this is really, really cool. You can fit up to 3 eggs in here. It does get pretty full, and then you're not fitting too much else in it besides the eggs, but you can put meat, veggies, cheese, whatever your heart desires right in here. You just fill this cavity, close it up, and then we suggest to put it on a plate so you have something else to hold on to while you are moving it in and out of the microwave. And then in about 2 minutes, breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Is a cup of cheese enough? So the
Yeah, that's
recipe calls for a half a cup of cheese, but because she's from Wisconsin, I have to at least double it, if not triple it. So I always ask if half is enough. Sometimes it's more.
We like cheese.
So,
I love cheese.
I was gonna say, is Dana watching? I know Dana was gonna come on, but I don't see her name on there. So she's from Wisconsin.
So one thing is the fajitas are done. The one thing I will mention though is when you oil these, most of us like to use the spray oil.
Like the Pam.
Okay, that voids the warranty on this silicone.
Oh.
So what I do in the omelet maker, I use butter. Take butter and I just scoop it out and omelet comes out clean. So with all of this, oil does fine with the granola bars, the
Our perfect
petites,
petites right there.
petites
Yeah, I
right
didn't
there.
get to that quite yet.
So I just don't run my fingers. They are clean. I wash my hands 12 times in the last 30 minutes.
Spray olive oil voids it.
Yeah, there's a chemical in the aerosol can
That voids the
that
silicone.
like it starts to break down, I guess, the silicone or something in there. You probably wouldn't notice it right away. I'm sure people have done it. Like they're not thinking about it, you just have it, you're like, because we're so used to doing it.
Right.
You know, if you have it in your house, you have it in your house, right?
It'd be smart, just throw it out.
Yeah. Yeah,
We don't use it at all. There's a can up there.
yeah.
The only place I use it on is our brownie mix. I won't cook our brownies in the silicone. I cook them in a metal pan in the oven.
Okay.
And we've done that. I've done it twice now and they are very good, but you have to undercook them and they come out perfect.
Yeah.
If you cook them in the silicone in the microwave, I still haven't figured out how to make that happen and make them taste good.
For us, they just get
for just-
overcooked
they
for some
overcook.
reason.
They're just not right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the one thing I will tell you, when it comes to the ground mix, don't eat the batter. Just mix it up, put it in the pan, put it in the oven, and then eat them when it's done.
Anything wrong with it.
So, well, it doesn't matter about it being wrong.
Well, it's gluten-free.
Yeah.
You know, so most gluten-free baked batter isn't gonna taste very good.
So again, our bread is getting ready to go in. Same thing, 3 holes on our steamer, the round steamer. Everybody's off video and all off video. Nobody
People
wants to
don't.
talk to us.
People doesn't like to show their faces
That's
sometimes.
okay. So we're gonna pop this in the microwave for about 9 minutes. That'll give us a little time for me to get cleaned up and her to talk about the rest of the stuff.
Does it tell you on the package how long the microwave?
Yes, it tells you. And sometimes it will tell you like the oven or the microwave or, you know, the different options.
Okay.
And then there's also, which is really cool, on almost all of the meal solutions, desserts, all of that stuff. Like if you put in like, say this, the baked beans, and you go on our website, it's gonna tell you, like in the search bar, if you put in baked beans, it'll tell you all the different kinds of things you can do with this meal solution. So it's not just what's on the back of the package. There's probably 20 other things, you guys, that you can do with the meal solutions. And it changes, like there's new things that are coming out with it all the time. So, or if you like run out of things to do with it, then you can always let me know, and I probably can find something else for you to do with it too. So.
Okay.
All right,
You do you, bro.
we're doing cleanup. The other item that we always like to show people is our perfect petite pan. This is what we make our granola bars in. You can also do like little egg bites, so like the little quiche bites, little brownies, little pancake bites, all sorts of things, you guys. So it's portion control. You can make it up. A lot of the things you can do with this is you can make them up ahead of time. If you don't need 30 portions, then you can freeze them. Put them in the freezer, freeze them up, and then like, especially with the egg bites, if they're frozen, you just take them out in the morning, put them in the microwave for probably 30 seconds to a minute, and they're good to go. So this is a really nice pan that we like to use all the time. What I do want to tell all of you guys that are online is that probably a different person besides me maybe has invited you. So just after this event is over, just get with the person that invited you and let them know if you're either interested in hosting a party, if you have questions about any of the products. Yes, Teresa. So it is oven and microwave safe. Yes.
Oven safe up to 425.
Up to
or 450.
450. Yes. Dishwasher and freezer as well. So like you could actually make like little cute ice cubes in the perfect petite. There's so many different things that you can do with the cookware. If you wanted to even use like the multi-purpose steamer and make like a big brick of ice, you could fill it with water, put it in your freezer, and have a really large brick of ice for some weird reason. I don't know why, but you could. You know, like if you needed, yeah, like if you just needed a very large brick of ice that didn't melt for a long time. So, but yes, everything is going to be usable in all those areas. But what I was saying was go ahead and get in touch with the person that invited you to this event, you guys. Our spring summer season launch happened today. So currently right now on the website, all of the new products are available. If you see something that you're interested in, just let us know what questions you have. If I invited you, I'm happy to answer whatever questions. But if it was somebody else, I think I have my list. Can you hand me my catalog right there, baby? We have a whole list of people it could have been. Ms. Crystal or Heather or Candy or Dawn or Suzanne, Sarah, Debbie, Sheila, or Michelle. So some of those ladies are on my team and some of those ladies are hosts of mine. And they will be happy to answer your questions or refer you back to myself if they're not able to answer the question for you. And we just want you to know that Epicure is here to help you guys. and to just solve any of your dinner dilemmas, whether it's to save you time or save you money, or just to give you some different options that what you're not used to having at the regular grocery store. And we appreciate that you guys have taken time out of your day to watch us cook and be silly and adjust to having people in our house and people online. So that's kind of a whole different little concept for us. But Epicure does have really, really amazing host rewards. We do love to spoil our hosts. And for May, we actually have 2 options for our host exclusives. So when you host a qualified party, you can actually get that round steamer that is currently in our microwave cooking our cornbread for half off when you have a qualified party. Or if you love to grill and you want like the best skewers ever, you can actually get a skewer set for just $15.95. So that's another great quality product that you can get for a really great price. And then the brand new 30-day What's for Dinner collection just came out as well. And this comes with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 meal solutions and 3 seasonings for $89.95. They have a new one of these, you guys, that comes out every single month. It's always the same price. It's $89.95. And it will give you at least 30 meals, depending on your family and what you guys have going on. And it's a really great value. Like this collection, actually, you get 3 meal solutions for free, but you also get a digital meal plan. So that digital meal plan actually gives you a grocery list, the recipes for 30 individual meals that you can mix and match and play around with and decide when you want to eat them. It's actually pretty amazing, and you can print it. I'm a printer, like I like to have paper. So I always print them like every month, and then I have them, and then we go through and we pick out which meals we want to make and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of really cool, but it gives you that grocery list and a meal plan for the entire month. So it's actually pretty cool. And the new smoke and barbecue mix is in this meal collection that just came out today as well. So that's pretty cool. But anyone have, oh, Lori said she's a hot mess or she'd have her camera on. That's okay, girl.
You should be in this house, girl. Don't worry about it.
We're all hot messes all the time. So anybody have any questions that is on the Zoom that we can answer, let us know. And otherwise, let's see, I think we showed everything that we wanted to show. Do you guys hear our live audience? Do you guys have any questions? Yes, Rosie.
Any more the creamy pesto, sweet garlic, or the meatball one? The meatball seasoning you have.
You can't have
The honey meatball? Maybe.
In these?
Maybe, and maybe. Yeah, I know.
Our kids
But-
love the creamy pestos are our youngest favorite.
I know.
She's asked us to make green pasta. And the honey garlic or the sweet garlic,
Mhm.
the kids love that.
There's a bag that has one of those in it.
Oh, they love it.
So
And if you air fry it,
it's even better, right? Yeah.
they love the kids.
Which one is that?
It's sweet garlic.
Sweet,
We put
yeah.
it, I cut the chicken breast. in
Is that
chunks.
in the meal solution?
Mhm.
Okay.
And I add a little bit of olive oil just to make it creamy, toss the chicken in there and air fry it. We never.
Is it real garlicky, real strong?
No,
No, it's got a.
It's a
sweet
perfect- yeah, yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. There isn't anything that we've tried that we haven't liked yet. Which is weird. I mean, even the kids, they're eating it. And that's weird. So 10 and 12. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We really appreciate you being here and hanging out with us in our kitchen. Again, we would love to have you as a host. Is that almost done? Oh, the cornbread is almost done, so we won't let you go quite yet. But we would love to have you as a host. If you are ever looking for an income opportunity, We would love to have you, you know, ask more questions about the business opportunity. And we also do fundraisers too, you
And by
guys.
the walk,
So, oh my gosh, the walk is amazing. It's not available right now, so.
it's the only thing I use.
But
That's it,
I
the
did
only
want to
one
let you guys know too, if you are my guest, anyone that does place an order through the month of May will be entered for the May Mystery Host Rewards. So you could, without hosting,
So-
you could get the,
Cornbread in the
Cornbread.
microwave.
you could get this. for
So it
half
sets
hour.
for 5 minutes, and I'll flip it, and then we'll cut. So,
So we'll enjoy that in a minute.
wow.
Does it look like it's done?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I think that's it. Okay,
Which one?
thank you so much. Yes, the good Mexican real fast collections, the good Greek and the good Asian, all of those meal collections, you guys are amazing. So, when you guys are ready to place your orders, just let us know. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.
Now I gotta figure out how to turn this thing off. Let's see here.
I didn't put on my new towel that I got. You'll appreciate this. Look at this.
Did you get that